Really?
Really. At first glance, it is definitely an Omega Speedmaster Professional. But it doesn't say that on the dial. It's got something else, very different, that makes it unusual and rather special. We've got this mission logo, which is the Apollo-Soyuz mission. That was 3 American astronauts, 2 Russians meeting up in the Apollo capsule and the Soyuz capsule in space in 1975. Remember, this was the height of the Cold War, so this was an achievement to do this. And at the end of the mission, a particular distributor in Italy, a guy called Macchi, decided to order up a batch of these. Some say up to 500, others say 400. But he ordered these things and they were manufactured in 1976, so almost a year after the mission. Now, I notice you've got an original receipt here. Did you buy it yourself or not?
No, I didn't buy it. It was my brother's watch. He bought this watch unknown to us as a family. Unfortunately, he died later that year in a car crash. The watch came back with his effects. I was the only boy in the family. My parents gave it to me.
And did you wear it?
No, it's not really my type of watch. I found it a bit heavy, a bit bulky. I stuck it in a drawer and thought, well, it may come in useful someday. And 20 years later, I got it out.
And we have a date there, which is the early part of 1980, 330,000 lira. Sounds a lot of money, but actually the rate of exchange was sort of interesting. It equates to just under £300.
300?
300.
Wow.
That's still a chunk of money then, a chunk of money. From the collector's point of view, the pushers are fatter. The case is rather different to accommodate the big pushers. It had more of a chunkier strap, which was the 1168, which this one is, so this is all 100% original. Now, if the watches were all made in 1976, and you know that because I noticed you've got an extract from the archives, which Omega would have told you it was made in 76. They've basically validated it and said it's exactly the right thing. Why do you think there was a gap between date of manufacture and selling of some 4+ years?
No one liked it, maybe. I don't know.
Suddenly, by the mid-70s, mechanical watches, that was it. Everybody wanted the Japanese quartz.
Oh, okay.
So these things sat around for years before there was a slight resurgence in the interest in mechanical watches.
Okay.
So historically quite interesting. This provenance is great. You know, your guarantees all dated, the bill of sale, the watch, extract from the archives. And it sat in that drawer for ages. And you don't really love it that much, do you?
No, not really. It's not my type of thing. I still find it very heavy to wear.
Yeah.
No.
So many people on this programme say, we'll never think of selling it. But what sort of figure might prompt you to get rid of it?
I don't know.
Shall I tell you?
Yeah, go on.
That's what you're here for, really, isn't it?
It would be interesting.
Right, OK. I think you're going to get a minimum of 80,000 for it.
Really?
Really. So I have a feeling that you're not going to be owning that for too much longer, are you?
No. No.
Of all the Omega Speedmasters, this is about as rare as it gets.
Wow. That's more than I expected.
And so for your brother working in Italy, that really was, with hindsight, a very, very good purchase.
Wasn't it just? Well, when Richard told me the price, I just went, wow. I mean, it just blew my mind that something as simple as that could be worth so much money to somebody. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. I was thinking of selling it anyway, but I think that's just pushed it up. Selling it is the best thing. Just got to try and hide it from my 2 sisters now.